Have you ever been to some of our markets and observed the level of chaos they are in? Some of them are caused by the activities of a particular group of people there.
In some of our vibrant open markets around Abuja, wheelbarrow pushers have devised a way to navigate through traffic. They defy traffic rules, pushing their wheelbarrows through one-way streets, weaving in and out of cars and ignoring honking horns. While they may see it as a means of survival, their actions pose a significant risk to themselves and other road users. As they push through the crowded street, they often cause damage to vehicle and property and contribute to the city's notorious traffic jams, not to mention putting themselves at risk.
Sometimes one will wonder if the law exempted wheelbarrow operators from abiding by traffic rules. Road Matters visited the market to discuss an issue that affects same wheelbarrow operators not abiding by traffic rules, and of course, some of the danger and consequences on our market roads.
So the major problem they cause is hold up, or sometimes they scratch people's car. Even myself, it has happened to me. When you give wheelbarrow on, you are going, another wheelbarrow will come and just crash your cars. So these things are normal things that even when you call that the normal thing, they will tell you, yeah, I'm sorry. You understand? And you look at yourself, there may be some damage they have done to your car, you go and spend a lot of money. How do you hold a wheelbarrow person to be responsible for repairing of your car? People will look as if you're not doing the right thing, but they are supposed to be more careful not to scratch people's car. A wheelbarrow cannot be moving faster than a car. When you give the horn, they will just be going small. The cars have to be following them small. These are the major challenges all over everywhere. Although in some cases we see it. Not people will take the market here because, like as I said, it's mostly Wednesday that you see a lot of wheelbarrow, and that day there are hold up. There are no way for car to speed to come and run over a wheelbarrow. But in some other places, if we are driving on the road, you see where cars run over wheelbarrow, keke napers, machine riders, and other things. So we see them.
Wheelbarrow pushers, for the pedestrians, even for those who control cows and animals. It is very important to know that there are rules and regulations that guide the road. You cannot just enter the road. You are carrying load, you are carrying waste from the market. You need to check your left, check your right, check your left again before you cross the road. It's important because there are vehicles that are coming, there are other people that are coming, pedestrians, there are motorcycles that are coming. If you push your wheelbarrow from the market and straight to the road, you will cause a big menace and the traffic jam will be so much. That is why we are taking the publication today that don't just enter the road. Be careful as we bring forward those wares from the market. Check the road properly and then see to it that vehicles are not coming before you enter. Because if you enter like that, they can be crashed. And that crash can end up with your life. Then who will control with the road? Who will control with the work that you have been doing before? Your family will have lost you. The society will have lost you. So we should not behave because we are carrying a wheelbarrow. You can do anyhow. No, the crash does not know anybody. If you enter the road, everything can happen.
Wheelbarrow pushers, they are still at they have opportunity also to use the road that we use like every other person. The only difference is that most at times they do it in a wrong way. They disobey rules and regulations of road traffic rules because maybe they believe that the laws and the rules does not include them, and it is not true. It includes them also because they use the road. So when you are pushing trucks or pushing your wheelbarrow, you should know that others are also entitled to that road. Don't just jump on the road and assume that a vehicle will stop for you. You should take responsibility also as a wheelbarrow pusher to do what is right. If you are able to do what is right by pushing your barrow, when you see a vehicle coming, you wait, look right, look left before you cross the road. There will not be crash. But when you just assume that because you are pushing barrow, a vehicle coming should wait for you. We have so many drivers, good ones, bad ones, those that are drunk, those that are not sensible, those that are under influence of so many things, pressure of life. They may not even see you. Such people are the ones we are looking for. And such people are also plying the road. So if you are unlucky to come across such people, there could be road crash. So that is why it is important not to take your life for granted. When you are pushing your wheelbarrow, take responsibility and ensure that you do the right thing at the right time.
Ai kan ba matsala, za mu kiyaye mu da muke ja. Doka da ta mota ba za ta hau mu, hakan ba matsala, sai mu kiyaye. Ai ba za a ce babu ba gaba ɗaya, tunda dai abu ne, tunda su ma har masu mota su ma wani zubin suna aro. Kuma dole wataran in ka kiyaye wataran dole sai ka aro wannan hannun gaskiya. Wataran in baka bi ba, wataran dole sai ka zo ka bi.
Ɓangaren doka. To a ɓangaren doka kuma gaskiya zama dole ne mutum dole zai tuka shi zai taka tsantsan da shi. Domin zai samu dole ne za a kula da dokarsa kamar yadda za a kula da dokar mota da kuma mashin. Haka ne duk da kada za ta hau mai mota za ta iya hawa kan mai baro. Inda an riga da an sabunta shi ne. Ya tashi daga baro. Haka ne gaskiya. Ɓangaren ara hannu ba zai yi ba, dole sai ka jira mai mota ya wuce sannan ka bi bayan sa ka wuce.
To ta bangaren doka gaskiya environmental tana iya kokarinta akan ta ga Abuja ya yi tsaf-tsaf. Amma ka san mutanen namu ne ba kowa ke bin doka ba, ko ba haka bane. Amma tabbas ka duba hanyar nan inda ka gani, ka duba su datti da wasu abubuwa. Masu baro ma suna ɗaya daga cikin wanda suke contributing wajen zubar da shara akan wannan. Saboda me, in ka waiga bayan ka duba can ka ga shara duk masu baron ne suke kawowa suke zubawa, ko ba haka bane. Amma environmental tana dan kokari wasu abubuwa da dama ta wajen ta ga waje yayi tsaf-tsaf. Gaskiya ne, ya kamata su ciyamomi su kowanne akwai ciyamomi akwai sakatarori. Idan ciyamomi su suka tashi da gaske suke masu fada kar ku bi kaza kar ku bi kaza, kuma environmental ne kamata samu ciyamomi su ta wona su. Shine babban ra'ayina.
Wheelbarrow is made to carry the buyer's load. Although on the market day like Wednesday like this, there's a wheelbarrow who people put a little petty business on top of them and sell. We'll be trying our best to see that the wheelbarrow, we push them out of the way. On a serious note, yes, we notice that the wheelbarrow are really causing us structure at times, not just only in Yanya market, in most places. Because one thing is that the fact that they have the same right with a car driver on the road, just like Okada driver on the road, keke napep drivers, most especially in this Maraba axis. If you go, you see a keke napep rider on the middle of the road, the fact that they have the same right, equal right with the car owners on the road. The same thing is the Okadas. Sometimes that is how the wheelbarrow people equally reason now. I think after today, we will see synthesize them more. They have a union in my market. If we want to call all the wheelbarrow together today, we can summon them for the meeting, ask the chairman to summon them, all of them will come. But the only day we have challenge is like Wednesday like this, which many of the wheelbarrow come from outside Nanya market just to help people to carry their loads. So sometimes, even when you control them in the morning, if you come back in the evening, they have gone back to the same place. But we'll keep it on. We have to keep doing it until maybe we'll get to the permanent side where some of them will understand that wheelbarrow and cars does not have equal right on the road. Because I believe that is what most of them are feeling. Even when you are giving their car horn, when they carry load for them to leave the road, they will still be driving on the same road because the fact that they equally have legs moving on the road. So these are some of the challenges we face with the wheelbarrow. But we will keep talking to them to see that they adjust themselves out of the road. I think this is an avenue, good avenue to talk to them for them to know that they don't have the same right with cars on the road because that is their most understanding. So, as the chairman of the market, after today, because we'll be talking to them, but we'll put more effort to see that we sensitize them for them to know that they can be knocked down by a vehicle, and when you damage the vehicle with wheelbarrow, you can be whole responsible to fix that car. I think we'll put this fear on them. Maybe some of them will see the reason why they should leave the road and not to push their wheelbarrow on the road or put business on the road.
Because all these people that you're talking about, the truck pushers, the wheelbarrow pushers, and market women too, they have associations. And we normally engage them through the associations, making them to understand that this road, the regulations that we're talking about, is not only for vehicle owners, like you rightly pointed out, or tricycle owners or motorcyclists, the pedestrians too, and any other person that is a stakeholder on the road system has a responsibility to behave in such a manner that the safety of the person, the safety of other road users, and the general public is not compromised as the result of their wrong choices or as a result of what they do. We are quite aware of some specific locations in the FCT. The Aya market, especially when during peak periods like this, we have a lot of agricultural products that are being brought to the market, crossing the road anyhow and all that. We have engaged those ones. We're quite aware of the ones that are also in Madala, up to Zuba. We're also quite aware of around Gogolada. We're also quite aware of even some places in Buari, those selling palm oil, those selling so many things, pushing yams inside the trucks. The nasty experience I've always made reference to was the incident that happened in Motherland some few years ago when a trailer failed brake. Majority of those that were killed were actually truck pushers, those that are carrying yams, those that are selling black market fuel by the roadside. They are also affected. So nobody is spared when there is a mishap. So because of that, the responsibility of ensuring that you do what you're supposed to do doesn't lie only with the person operating a motor vehicle or operating a motorcycle or operating a keke. Those that are pedestrians doing markets are also very important for them to notice. But most importantly, Some of these activities doesn't really squarely rest with the FRSC, especially for us in the FCT. It's a multi-sectoral thing because there are other stakeholders that also need to check some of these things. Those are the Environmental Protection Board, the Development Control, and all those stakeholders are also key because they are the ones that also regulate the markets, regulate the extent to which the market is supposed to go, regulate the shop owners and all that. So we don't have power to extend to regulating development, regulating environmental issues. We have our own role, and that role we've been trying to do, to play it excellently, but we also need these other persons to play their own so that all of us will be on the same page. I think that is why it is so important also. Yes, there are regulations, and this regulation doesn't really exempt anyone, including truck pushers. The offense of obstruction, for instance, if you use your wheelbarrow or whatever you are using to truck to block the road, you can be booked for obstruction. And the punishment is also stated there in the regulations. So anybody that is caught can also be charged accordingly. And any other thing that you do as a pedestrian that is already provided in the law, if you are arrested, you can also be punished. So there's really nobody that is spared as far as the framers of the National Road Traffic Regulations are concerned. So all of them, from time to time, we also arrest them, especially during peak periods when they constitute a nuisance or they constitute some obstruction on the road. We carry them and insist that they should also be fined for them to learn lessons so that next time they will not do that. It's a multi-sectoral thing. We need the markets to go off the roads. We need the shops to go off the road. We need the collaboration of the Federal Minister of Works, who owns the road. We need the collaboration of other stakeholders, especially in the FCT, to ensure that the markets are well guarded. Even the area councils, they also have a role in ensuring that markets do not extend to taking almost half the road, so that the traffic is unnecessarily narrowed because of the activities of marketers. So to that extent, nobody is actually spared from the law. So there's provision for that.
You have heard it all from the management and some persons on the road. Up next is our safety tips of the week. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to Road Safety Tips on Your Road Matters. My name is Semben Ochili. These tips are designed for not just drivers, but for every other person who uses the road. Number 1, always follow traffic laws and regulations, including speed limits and traffic signals. Number 2, stay alert by avoiding distractions and stay focused on the road. Number 3, maintain a safe distance. Leave enough space between you and the vehicle in your front. Number 4, use signals. Indicate your intentions to turn or change lanes. Number 5, be patient. Avoid aggressive driving and impatient behavior. And there you have it. These tips are designed not just to keep you safe, but to keep the man or woman next to you safe. As usual, my name is Semben Ochuli. See you next time.
Every road is our concern. Every user is important. But let's all understand that our rights are interwoven. We must abide by laws so we don't trample on others. Following traffic rules is crucial for road safety and the well-being of other road users. We must abide by traffic laws to create a safer and more efficient transport system in Nigeria. By working together, we stand that chance. Thank you for staying with us. I remain Sufyan Muhammad. Bye for now.